All right, Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance here. Today I'm going to be following up on my past video on continuing education for personal trainers and strength and conditioning coaches. And today I'm going to focus in on who to learn from in terms of program design. I'm going to start this off by saying, again, unless it's applicable to your clients, it's not going to be something that's going to be worth your money right away to invest in. Second, it must have some form of practical component to it. So from that, first, I'm going to recommend Kilo Strength Society because Stephan Cazot has a very systemized, black and white, excellent progression, regression, education process in place for teaching program design. It's what Stephan has become very well known for, is program design. Kilo Strength Society, they used to be in Huntington Beach, California. They've now moved to Fort Lauderdale or Miami, Florida, where they have an excellent facility there as well. The great thing as well is that Stephan has a book already out called like the 66 principles of program design. It's from his mind, stuff he's learned, established, and his experiences in terms of program design. One of the biggest reasons as well that I say Stephan is the person to learn from in terms of program design is that he's going to give you a systemized process to be able to implement, whether it's for 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 12 months, or 4 years. He's able to teach you how to program for an entire quadrennial or short microcycles. So that's something as well to keep in mind. Whether it's upper body, lower body, full body, athletic, general population, it's going to be excellent fundamental foundational information. Second, I would recommend Luke Lehman and Muscle Nerds' program design stuff. Yes, for the most part, it is still online, but the reason for that is so that it can reach more people, and it is very in-depth and very broad spectrum. You're also going to get different things incorporated in, like mobility, flexibility, relaxation. All of this gets incorporated into the program design taught by Muscle Nerds. Their big thing is on making people more healthy as opposed to just being big, beefy, and muscle heads. He wants it so that we're able to help our clients be healthier, live longer, fitter overall. So if we're able to then take that to our general population clients, it's going to benefit them even more so. So taking those two and putting them together is an excellent basis for fundamental information. Also, the PICP information for Poliquin Group does have an aspect of program design in it. With the new team in place for teaching it, we'll see how well that grows. Hopefully they do well, considering that they do have the best intentions in mind for teaching the PICP information going forward. So from that, if you're trying to learn specific things for specific niches, that's where you got to kind of find who's the best in those niches. In terms of, because it's a big part of the industry, the bodybuilding side, there isn't anyone I would actually recommend for program design, because most of the big names on the bodybuilding side, most of the results don't actually come from program design. Most of the results come from exogenous substances being put into the competitors' bodies. It's not actually from their training, it's more from diet, neurotic individuals, and drugs. That's just being point blank and bluntly honest about that. And I will take a moment now to say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that like button below, and click the little red subscribe button. Now, yes, there are certain courses and education sources on this that I do no longer recommend, simply because in one case, it's no longer the fundamentals that were put in place by the previous owner of the company. It's now kind of been hijacked and kind of bastardized, for a lack of a better term. It's been really watered down, and it's no longer people that person would allow to be in place. Another reason why is if people aren't coaching at a high level, how can they teach you how to coach at a high level? If they're not actually taking on in-person clients and whatnot, they can't teach you how to deal with the in-person. So you got to make sure as well, when you're learning from people, they're also taking on and coaching the types of clients that you're also dealing with. So this is how I view who to learn from on program design. It's not all that complicated at the end of the day. The best program in the world is only going to be as good as the application used. So if the client doesn't put in the effort, they're never going to see the results from that as somebody who gets a less optimal program that puts in greater effort and enjoys it. Because that person is going to have that neurosomatic process that works, kind of a placebo thing that works even in program design, that's going to allow them to get better results out of a less optimal program. So at the end of the day, we have to make sure our clients get progress, enjoy the process, and that they put the effort in. We got to get the buy-in, so that's the other big thing. So this is how I view who to learn from in terms of program design. Remember, Coach Tony, Wrestling Podium Performance, embrace your potential. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.